having had a heady ascent to the international stage. From the Cage Warriors Academy as an amateur. Straight away from Abubakar, followed by the front T-kick. Going into the entrance to the takedown is Abubakar. Defended by Walker so far, but finally gets him down is Abubakar.
Straighten out opposition. Solid. Underhook on both sides. Trying to fight him on his back. Abubakar is looking to improve his position. Being very patient. Walker's trying to rearrange his hips, trying to get underhook with his right arm, trying to find his way back in. Abubakar's flattening him on his back right now. Chest to chest. Using his head on the jaw. Now shoulder on the jaw. Now trying to improve his position. Short strikes from Abubakar.
Needs the midriff there from Abubakar. Strikes in between his transitions. Defended at the moment from Walker. Going for the neck now is Abubakar.
Going straight into a guillotine choke.
Oh, let's go of it though. Still got one arm in. Still got one arm.
It's on.
Took his push down on it, but now he's got it clinched up. Now is Abubakar. It'll be sensational if he gets the mounted guillotine from here.
Right now.
He's got one leg wrapped around both legs of Gift Walker.
Go a little bit, but now it's guillotine from his back.
Really pulling on the guillotine, but Gift Walker's able to survive in this position. Scrambling up to his knees as the Joe Burger. Great work from Gift the Day Walker to now get on top of his opponent and escape the choke.
His defense was just pure determination.
It would have been sensational to get a one-arm mounted guillotine choke from that position, though, Hugo, surely.
Amazing, and the form was pretty good, actually. And sport jiu-jitsu does not have him try.
Abubakar throws it up straight away. Continuing to throw these submission attempts is Muhidin Abubakar.
He's sitting in that cut triangle a bit too comfortable.
Yeah, Walker's trying to posture up, find his angle to try to pop his head up, his head back up.
That's gonna go.
Readjusting, grabbing the shin. If he can cover the left shoulder with his right knee, it's going to be very difficult for Walker to defend. Right now, Walker's being composed, trying to posture.
Elbows from the bottom from Abubakar, his trapped opponent.
Changing the angle right now, he's pulling the head. That's actually the proper way to do it. If the triangle is not fully locked, you go two hands on the head, you pull it down. Imagine you want to touch his knee on his chest. The triangle is on.
It's in very, very deep from this position.
The leg
is still able to survive it. Pulling down on the head is Muhidin Abubakar with just the right hand. It's a very deep triangle.
That triangle's tight.
If Walker still seems to be able to defend it, he's not tapping. He's trying to push off the arm of Muhidin Abubakar and does that. If Walker continues to defend these repeated submission attempts from Muhidin Abubakar.
Walker's so tough. That triangle's being on for over a minute right now.
He's loosened up again, but that gone down his shoulder a little bit. It buys him a bit more time. He's a little bit too straight on it.
And right now, the angle for Abubakar is not the greatest. He should turn his body perpendicular in the other direction. Walker's trying to stack him so he doesn't have the angle to push. Oh, now he's out.
Walker escapes.
Great job, Walker.
Comes round to the side now of Abubakar. He's got less than 60 seconds to work as Gift the Day Walker. After finally escaping that submission attempt from Muhidin Abubakar.
And Walker was just patient on his way to find a defense. So sometimes that's the best way to be. You don't rush your way out.
Walker's trying to take his opponent's back. Should have been just causing some damage with just left, 30 seconds left. He's in his own corner, so he knows the time. His coach, JP Kruger's calling out the time. Surely he should have just been using that time to just get those right hooks in instead of going for the back attack.
I think you're right. Yeah, more power and more damage. It'd be hard to get a choke now with the amount of time left. And he could have done some damage. But yeah, I agree. but he probably just relieved to go out of that tricky situation and be in control.
We'll see at the end of this round with Walker in the better position, but certainly a good period of... Fire straight out to the centre. Abubakar coming forward with that front kick. Walker trying to create a bit of space. Shots to the body from Walker and just walks forward on top.
Takedown for Walker.
Of Muhidin Abubakar. Time for the sweep of the butterfly is Muhidin Abubakar. Walker gets enough altitude to escape the butterfly. He's still got both hooks in there though, has Muhidin Abubakar.
He's in a very precarious position right now because he's being stretched from the bottom. So he doesn't have an angle to do any ground and pound. And if he moves his weight in the wrong direction, he's gonna get swept and put on his back. Abubakar finds his way back up, clever.
To the left of the body is Abubakar. Walker's trying to escape. Nice body kick from Muhidin. Walker's coming forward with kicks of his own. Wow. Nice right there from Muhidin Abubakar. Comes off the guard though of Gift Walker. Doesn't get through. Nice lead right uppercut into the pocket for Gift Walker. Good leg kick from Abubakar. They're certainly being busier on the feet. Walker comes forward, gets the clasp, but well defended by Abubakar as they go up against the fence.
That's
a great cross.
She take down.
Abubakar almost gets swept from Walker and settles into half guard.
Straight to the top half guard, which is one of the most dominant positions in an event. This is for ground and pound. It makes you in a safe and comfortable posture, so you can either evolve your position or just ground and pound in a safe.
Yeah, it's a great spot to be in half guard. Got the one leg trapped in, so you can keep them in control with his one leg. Not so many submissions you can get caught with from the bottom.
Yeah, and Abubakar is just being systematic right now, right? Like he's very smart on the way he progresses. And he waits for Walker to try to posture on his elbow so he can try to go into a top guillotine. So he's already kind of tagging it. So he sees when he posts on his elbow, so he goes into guillotine on the opposite direction. Flattening him, shoulder pressure against the cage. And full guard recovery for Walker. But his back is against the fence, so it's kind of hard for him to move and attack any submission attacks from his back right now. He's doing a double underhook, right? So he's controlling the head and the bicep. So not a double underhook actually. He's actually controlling the head. But sometimes in that position you should control the biceps to prevent the opponent on the top to get ground and pound on you. So control the biceps, maybe you can place your feet on the hips and then control the distance being from the back. And Abubakar is just happy to be there.
Well, Abubakar's lucky that we have Samamidi and Lorenzo Spotter. I think with Lorenzo, they'll be on their feet by now. But certainly enough work from Muhidin Abubakar for Sam to keep them down there on the horizontal.
Abubakar just managed to evolve into a top half guard again. Little by surely, he's taking space, trying to get to the head, and Walker is just a difficult opponent to progress in the ground and pound. So he's trying to control the right wrist. Walker's back, and now he's trapped. This is a good position actually for Abubakar trying to.
It's good work from Muhidin.
So arm trapped is a problem.
Left shots now from Muhidin Abubakar, and Gift Walker struggling to defend a lot of these shots.
He's lost
Coming up.
His right arm's lost underneath him, trapped.
And your face is just exposed.
45 seconds left in the second round. Gift Walker's not able to defend. A lot of these left shots coming in from Muhidin Abubakar.
He's trying to progress straight to a full mount. Walker is just way too tough to allow him to get as much damage as he wants to.
Get out from that position with Gift Walker, but Muhidin Abubakar trying to see if he can perhaps thread that right leg through to full mount, but need to. Gift Walker's covering up again and eating a couple more shots. Very good round again from Muhidin Abubakar. Very good ground control from him as he tries to jump into side control. Good transition working guard passing.
Top hit. Thumbs up.
He's put all the pressure on Gift Walker.
Just like the second round, first round, Abubakar coming forward straight away. Kicking a spinning a kick. Leads one from Gift Walker. Going for the takedown again. He's got the double clasp on. Walker had the neck, but right down to the ground by Abubakar.
Beautiful takedown, and Abubakar is already partially on side control. He's already pushing him against the cage. Solid position. Already back to top half guard. So he's trying to free his head and try to progress into something right now. I hope he doesn't get conservative in the third round, because I can tell he's got very beautiful connections with submissions. Don't get hesitant to attack, because he knows he might be up in the scorecard. Evolving, Walker flat on his back. Back to full guard. Walker controlling the biceps.
It's a great grappling. Abubakar just very slow, methodical, very difficult to give Walker to throw anything up in the second and third round off his back in terms of a rubber guard, any kind of submission. The triangle that Abubakar had in the first round is certainly not an option for Walker in this position at the moment, just because of the positioning and guard passing of Abubakar.
And right now he's also slippery, right? So it's going to be very difficult to attempt any submissions from his back in the third round. So Abubakar is moving just enough so the referee doesn't stand him up. And Walker doesn't find an answer to try to go back on his feet and try something big, because he's going to need something big with 2 minutes left.
Impressed, Ollie?
Yeah, it's just a very technical fight. There's a lot happening, but not a lot happening. As that's a credit to Abubakar and to Walker as well. He's not giving much away, and Abubakar would love to get a submission here, but it's not so easy with Walker underneath you and a slippery guy at the same time. So it's a very technical, close-up battle of style and technique, and Abubakar has shown himself to be one step ahead and superior in round 2 and 3.
And that's the invisible part of the fighting as well, is the defense. Because Walker is being very intelligent with his defense. So props to him.
High kick.
He's going for it though. Walker's sure he wants it.
Walker tries to take him down.
We like it when someone rolls the dice in round 3, don't we?
Yeah.
That's what he's doing there.
He bit down his gum guard and came forward. Knows he's got to look for a finish in this third round after a relative domination for Abubakar in the first and second round. He's got one hook in. He's going to ride the back now of Abubakar. It'll be certainly a sensational come from behind win for the Joburger. If he's able to get a win in this third round for Abubakar.
He's got a body triangle right now.
So it's a good spot for him to hunt for that choke with 1 minute 45 left on the clock. And down 2 rounds for sure, at least 2 rounds.
Saving that contrast. He's got it under the chin, but I think just Abubakar has one hand inside the elbow joint of Walker to prevent the rear naked choke from that position. Still, the body triangle is on for Gift Walker. Will he adjust it to a neck crank? Abubakar's trying to defend with everything he can. Well so far.
Abubakar is being very educated with his defense as well. He fights the hands since he sees Walker's got a body triangle on his back. So he's just fighting the hands right now. Like I feel like Walker should try to open up with some ground and pound. With some pound, right? So with some strikes, and then try to go for the neck once he defends his strikes. Because if you go straight to the neck, Abubakar is going to keep fighting the hands, and then you're not going to be successful with your submission attempts.
Abubakar is fighting like a guy who knows he's 2 rounds up as well. Yeah, he's just happy to let the time pass, the clock go down.
Yeah, it just needs to be the clock, doesn't need to be the point.
Yeah, he's keeping his head next to the wall, to not give much space for chokes, and he's off now. Still on the back, but not afraid of the choke, but not much time left to do anything now.
If Walker just slipping off the back. The autumn heat of Abu Dhabi, well defended by Muhidin. And gets a single, gets the opponent down, but
He needs to do a lot of work now. So we get
Guillotine is on.
some sort of guillotine. I don't think he's going to get it from there. I think the angle's wrong. But he sees the fight out in that position.
yeah, tough to get it. Good side guillotine from Abubakar, but still good way to end like it.
And they see it for your winner by unanimous decision, Muhidin Abubakar.